Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pirate Television's post-game show of Seton Hall men's basketball. Tonight, we just watched the Seton Hall Pirates take down the DePaul Blue Demons 66-64. I'm Michael Federico, joined alongside Bobby Steiner. And Bobby, what a nail-biter.
I know, it's classic Big East basketball. Crazy ending, but that's I love it like that. That's how basketball's supposed to be played, I feel.
Yeah, that Big East basketball, especially, towards mid-end February is, there's no such thing as an ugly game. It's whoever comes out with a W at the end of the day is the team that's victorious. And Seton Hall, despite coming out with a W, we can say that it was a little bit ugly as they had 21 personal fouls. 19 of those fouls were from three players. Roden and Yetna both had 4 fouls, and Miles Kale fouled out with 5 fouls. 19 total fouls for 3 key role players is something that, that's not acceptable, especially in Big East play where every game matters. But thankfully, the Seton Hall Pirates got away with a win today. They're now 7-8 in Big East play, and Alexis Yetna was a monster off the bench.
Definitely. With 12-5, despite the foul trouble, he was definitely needed today, along with Roden with his 18-18, making up for Bryce Aiken being absent. You definitely felt their presence tonight.
Yeah, Jared Roden was a huge headline today, both in the first half and the second half. He started off the first half with 13 rebounds, and his career high previously was 16 rebounds last season against St. John's. He broke that career high in the second half, finishing with 18 rebounds, and especially with Jameer Harris, not really running the point as well as he used to be. Kadari Richmond really stepped up, and he was a great player to see today. And the defense of the Pirates started off phenomenal in the first half. However, in the second half, things started to slip away. What did you see there?
I just felt as if they weren't as powerful as they were in the paint. Their perimeter defense, the whole game was fantastic, but their defense in the paint and even the mid-range, you saw 20 points for Freeman Liberty that half. They were able to hold Jalen Terry to only 7 points the whole game, though. He scored 28 against them last time, so I thought that was a big improvement.
Yeah, Freeman Liberty was a big player. He was a very scary player in the second half. He had 20 points after only starting off the first half with 2 points. And, with everyone being in foul trouble, Kale was the reason why he had 5 fouls, was because he was covering Freeman Liberty so tightly, and he contested every shot, only holding him to 2 points. Once Kale fouled out about halfway through the second half, Freeman Liberty went off, and he even took down to the final shot with 7 seconds left. He made a nice move and took a 3, but luckily the defense of the Pirates, stayed strong. And here's what Alexis Yetna and Jared Roden had to say about that final play.
I mean, I know that Freeman Liberty is a great player. He's somebody that got it going at the time, so I focused on him. And I told Buddy to switch, but Buddy knew he still got over the screen, so we just both of us tried to contest the shot, and fortunately for us, it went off.
It's about being resilient, man, just continuing to push on. In those moments, you just got to think about all the hard work you put in. I remember Coach said to us in the pregame, we worked so hard since July, and we don't just push it away in one of these type of games.
There were 3 Pirates that had double digits. Roden had 18, Yetna had 12, and the third Pirate was Kadari Richmond with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and a team-leading 5 assists. He was out there throwing no-look passes, behind-the-back passes, setting up his teammates for some incredible dunks. What did you think of his performance?
I think Kadari Richmond had the best performance of the season tonight. I mean, you were saying earlier he's had some great dunks, some great passes. I mean, 11 points. The dunk he had in the first half was spectacular. That clutch shot with about 10 seconds left that really sealed the game. Just a great game by him. Yeah,
Richmond with 10 seconds ticking down of a nail-biter, tied game. He drove into the basket, behind-the-back reverse layup to beat Freeman Liberty to give the Pirates the lead. And all of this, mind you, with a 102 fever that we found out in the postgame conference by Coach Kevin Willard. And here's what he had to say about Richmond's performance.
He didn't practice on Thursday. He didn't practice on Friday. He has a 102 fever. He didn't even go to walkthrough today. What that kid did today was exceptional. He loves to hoop. So, his leg is going to have to be fall off for him not to hoop. I mean, that's what I love about Kadari more than anything is that, he wants to play.
Great stuff from Coach Kevin Willard talking about his young star, Kadari Richmond, who is only a sophomore and will only continue to grow and develop and becoming, one of the next great Seton Hall Pirates. But now looking forward to the next matchup against Butler on Wednesday here at the Prudential Center at a later start than today. What do you think the Pirates need to do to get back to 500 in the Big East play?
So the first thing they should do is they should definitely keep that defense from the last few games. I mean, it was lights out tonight, especially that first half. Second, they need to limit foul trouble. We talked about it earlier, but you can't be giving teams that many free throws in the second half and having players like Miles Kale, who are very important to the team, fouling out. And third, they have to finish at the basket. They were outscored the second half despite winning by 7 points. So if they're able to finish at the rim and make shots consistently, then they'll win against Butler easily next week.
Yeah, finishing and playing defense is the name of basketball, and if the Pirates can continue to do that, they will be very well off in the Big East tournament that is right around the corner, and even approaching even closer is March Madness, where Seton Hall is projected to be around a 9-8 seed. So if they can continue to win these tough, scrappy Big East games, they can improve their stock in March Madness. But that will do it all for the post-game show. I'm Michael Federico, joined alongside Bobby Steiner. Thank you for tuning in for Pirate Television's coverage of Seton Hall taking down the DePaul Blue Demons 66-64.